Hey, Isla Verde 29 here. Today we're heading down across the border for the second World Baseball Classic Qualifier tournament at Estadio BR in Mexicali, Mexico. This tournament is more geographically mixed than the Sydney Qualifier was. With the number of Latin American countries playing, it would be assumed that they would put 4 of them in one tournament. But instead they decided to make a little clusterfuck out of it. This qualifier will feature 2 European rivals, Czech Republic and Germany, along with the host nation Mexico and Nicaragua. Starting off this preview is the Czech Republic. The Czechs aren't really known for baseball, but have participated in the European Baseball Championship, with the most recent taking place in 2014, where they had a decent 4th place finish. However, that hasn't translated into any major league success, as most Czechs that have signed major league deals have not lasted. One example is 6'7" designated hitter Jakub Sladek, who played a year in the Gulf Coast League for the Phillies. Jan Novak will be providing pitching for the Czechs, currently playing in the Gulf Coast League for the Orioles organization. He has a 3.77 ERA, and he's only pitched in 3 games, but has 21 strikeouts and a 2-1 record. Martin Charvenka will be catching. As an Indians prospect, he has a 189 batting average with 42 RBIs. Next up is Germany, a host of the 2012 qualifiers. They made it to the final, but was on the receiving end of an 11-1 mercy rule beating to Canada. The only notable returner for the Germans is former Reds first baseman Donald Lutz, who spent 2 years in the majors before having Tommy John surgery and then being released. He recently played in Australia for the ABL champion Brisbane Bandits. Diamondbacks pitching prospect Marquez Sawbuck has a .614 win-loss percentage with a 3.61 ERA and 273 strikeouts in the 103 games he's played. Nadir Yadefa, shortstop for the Reds in the Arizona Rookie League, has only played 8 games, but he has a 313 batting average with 3 RBIs. A's prospect Kent Matthews, currently of the Nashville Sounds, has a .261 batting average, 543 hits, 401 RBIs, and has scored 348 runs. The only team in this qualifier to have played in the main tournament before is Mexico. With a 6-9 record, some have been a little disappointed in their performance, particularly in 2013 with 2 upset losses to Italy, in which Adrian Gonzalez, who will be managing the team this year, dropped the would-be game-winning catch, thereby giving the Italians the tie and go-ahead runs, and then an even more humiliating 10-3 loss to Canada. Headlining Mexico's roster is Dodger star and 4-time Golden Glove winner Adrian Gonzalez. He has played in the previous 2 classics in where he hit 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. In the majors, he has a .290 batting average and an equal 290 home runs. Alberto Salsa, catcher of the Mexican League's Rojos del Águila de Veracruz, is a former Reds prospect who has a .271 batting average and 59 home runs. Sosa participated in the Premier 12 tournament this past November and was named to the All-World team. Oliver Perez, a pitcher who just signed with the Nationals after pitching for 6 other teams, has 1,351 strikeouts and a 4.47 ERA. Jorge Vazquez of Mexico's Tigres de Quintaru has experience in the Classic, playing in the 2009 tournament where he had 5 RBIs and a home run. Cardinals prospect Alex Mejia of the Memphis Redbirds has a .257 batting average and 123 RBIs. Last team in this group is neighboring Nicaragua, led by pitcher Johnny Polanco of the Cardinals organization, who has a .528 win-loss percentage with 305 strikeouts and a 3.54 ERA. Mariners prospect Kevin Gadea has a 13-5 record along with 133 strikeouts and a 2.76 ERA. Elmer Reyes, a AAA Braves prospect, should be ready with 24 home runs, a .264 batting average, and 277 RBIs. Rangers organization catcher Melvin Novoa has a .256 batting average and 55 RBIs. Earlier, I mentioned how Mexico hasn't been the best in the Classic that they could be. Even as they are the heavy favorite of winning this qualifier, they need to bring their A game every day they play if they want to return to the Classic. Everything is on the line for them. We have seen in the past teams of Mexico's caliber Great in baseball, being eliminated early in the Classic and having to play in the qualifiers in order to return, referring to Chinese Taipei and Panama, and those countries were each labeled a national disgrace. As capable as Mexico is in sweeping the qualifier, they're also capable of being eliminated. Well, that will do now for the Mexicali qualifiers. Stay tuned for Qualifier C in Panama City, Panama. This is Alberto 29, and I'm out of here.